What is up, everybody? So there is a new documentary out about the Boston bombing. It is on Netflix and it is really well done, and I definitely recommend checking it out. The Boston bombing, of course, took place back in 2013 at the Boston Marathon. And it got me thinking, what is going on in the case of the brother that is still alive? The other brother, of course, died in a shootout with police when his brother, the one that's in prison right now, ran over him. The brother that is in jail right now was the one they captured in the boat. So I looked it up, and the newest article I could find was from January 2023. It is from apnews.com and is linked in the description below. And it's talking about how they are trying to remove the death sentence from his case. He was originally found guilty, sentenced to death, then they removed the death sentence, then they reinstated it. Now they are trying to get it removed again. I could not imagine being the attorney for this guy that tried to kill thousands of people. Just an absolutely unthinkable position that this person was either put in by the courts or decided to take upon themselves. I could not imagine doing this. The article starts out by stating, Boston Marathon bomber's attorney urged the federal appeals court Tuesday, which is back from January 2023, to throw out the 29-year-old's death sentence because of juror misconduct claims just months after it was revived by the nation's highest court. The Boston bomber is making a renewed push to avoid execution after the Supreme Court last year reinstated the death sentence imposed on him for his role in the bombing that killed 3 people and injured hundreds near the finish line of the marathon back in 2013. His lawyers are now challenging issues that weren't considered by the Supreme Court, including whether the trial judge wrongly denied his challenge of 2 jurors defense attorneys who say lied during jury selection questioning. One juror said she had not commented about the case online, but had retweeted a post calling the bomber a piece of garbage. Now that is a very fair tweet if you ask me. It's going to be absolutely impossible, I would think, to find somebody in that community that didn't talk about the Boston bombing while it was going on. It was all over the world, especially in the United States. You're going to be hard pressed to find anybody that wasn't commenting on it, especially people that were in the community where the trial took place. Another juror said none of his Facebook friends had commented on the trial, even though one had urged him to play the part so he could get on the jury and send the bomber to jail where he will be taken care of. Defense attorneys say they raised those concerns during jury selection, but the judge chose not to look into them further. This case was tried on a promise that despite the extraordinary impact of the marathon bombing on this community, a thorough questioning of potential jurors would remove anyone unqualified. That promise was not kept. That's what the bomber's attorneys are saying. The Justice Department has continued to push to uphold the bomber's sentence even after the Attorney General in 2021 imposed a hold on federal executions while the department conducts a review of its policies and procedures. The department has not indicated how long it might maintain the hold, which came after former President Donald Trump's administration put 13 inmates to death in its final 6 months. President Joe Biden has said he is opposed to the death penalty and will work to end its use, but has taken no action to do so while in office. The hold doesn't prevent federal prosecutors from seeking the death penalty. So that's what is currently going on in the case of the Boston bomber. He's still in prison, of course. He's still in jail. They are just trying to figure out whether he's going to be put to death or not. What is your opinion on the death penalty? What is your opinion on the death penalty in this case? Let me know. Leave some comments below. I hope you're having a good day, and I will see you again soon.